Oh, hey, my friends. It is your Empress Enchantress. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about why I quit drinking alcohol. And this is just my story on this. And I'm also going to bring some pretty high vibrational factors into this. So, if you guys want to take a second, maybe grab a notebook, grab a journal. And also, too, if you guys feel like you will also need a boost in this or really need help working through this, I would love to work with you guys. I am a top rated second medium and I also do a lot of energy work and healings for a lot of people. And this is the reason how I was able to quit. All right, so stay around to the video, subscribe, comment below. So, my friends, I decided to quit drinking alcohol. Mind you, this is an intentional quitting. All right, I was getting downloads because in these past couple of weeks, I decided that it was time for a deep clearing out. And when I say by deep clearing out, it's not like a little, clearing out what you should do to kind of keep my energy safe and secure. It was more like shadow work of clearing out, taking out old things and taking responsibility for certain characteristics and certain wounds that was really still holding me down that I didn't want to hold on to anymore, right? And this is because I intentionally really wanted to go deeper into my work, okay? Every year to 2 years, I make an intention, and it all depends on the type of year. It all depends on when spirit is calling me to do this. I'll get signs of this. I will be shown in certain ways. And this time around, it was mostly that I was feeling really, really unhealthy, right? I was feeling very, very unhealthy, and healthy in a sense of like I didn't like what I was eating. I didn't like how I was kind of like bouncing around. I didn't like that I wasn't really staying with like a stable having a stable schedule, right? I wasn't in a stable schedule like I usually am and usually was in the past, okay? And I decided that this is time for me to make a intentional change. So when I made this intentional change, right, I decided that drinking was going to have to go. And when I say drinking, not leaning back, not stopping for a little bit, not just, taking a fast from it, like it's finally time to go. I want to also mention too, about 3.5 years ago, when I was going through a deeper cleanse, I was called to stop drinking so much. And I want to go back into where I was a couple years back. I was drinking every single day, maybe 3.5 years ago back, okay? This is about a year and months into starting my business, right? And starting it in the LSC. And I didn't have that much support, by the way. I still was looking like I was nuts and crazy. I was holding space for a lot of people, so I was still learning about ways to keep myself clear and pure, right? And I also was going through my own karmatic situation with a man I was with, right? So I was drinking heavily. Like when I say heavily, I was probably drinking 3.5 years ago, probably about probably a good 4 to 5 mixed drinks, strong mixed drinks, and then probably chasing it with a beer or two. So it was every single night I was pretty much hammered, right? And I did this in a form of one, numbing, okay? And I also did this in a way to also self-sabotage because I didn't fully believe my power back in the day. Like I did not believe in it. And it was New Year's Eve. I want to say this is New Year's Eve 2019. Yeah, 2019. And I was called. They were very strong, said, you gotta stop drinking. You have to do it. You are literally going to put yourself, you're gonna ruin every single thing they built up. And it was very loud. Like it was like no warning. It was, you gotta get it together. And it was so loud that it shook me. It shook me, right? It totally shook my whole insides that I was like, all right, I gotta lean back. And after that, I got more intentional. I started running every single day. I started drinking high vibrational water. I was drinking alkaline water, clear myself out. I was getting more connected to the sun, and this is what really helped me fully take everything that was not supposed to be good. So for a good while, I wasn't drinking like that. I would probably have maybe a glass of wine every once in a while, but I was not drinking. Like, I was not doing that. And I'm gonna tell you something, my business probably sprouted 10 times. I attracted 10 times more clients. I was healthier. I looked better. I felt better, and I was able to manifest very, very deeply with it. Okay. And from there, I was pretty much good. You know what I mean? Like, I was really pretty much good. I from there would probably just be drinking a glass of 2 wine, you know, a night. But then it started to become like 3 glasses of wine again. And the next thing I knew, I was back into the cycle of like drinking. And even though it was just wine, I still was getting all the nasty benefits and all the sulfates from wine too. And in moderation, wine isn't the worst of spirits, okay? It's not the worst of it. But again, I wasn't taking advantage of it because there's no reason why I should be drinking past 1 glass to do it, all right? And that was the thing. It was like a portal of self-sabotage. That's why I call it the portal of self-sabotage, okay? So it wasn't even becoming like even pleasurable anymore. It was just like I would drink wine and it would kind of relax me, but I didn't again need to drink wine. You know what I mean? I have so many other tools in my bag to do it. So when this time came around, I had to push this out because this is where it was at. Like, this was becoming very loud again. And I was scared, truthfully, that I was going to end up, like, you know, lashed out again, where I was going to have to, like, hate the fact that I was doing it. And I actually went into a session with a client, okay, and she set the intention that she wanted to cleanse out from her addiction around food, okay? And I actually know this addiction also very well, too. This is something that I always have battled with, was, you know, coping with food also. But I knew alcohol was something that I was struggling with also too. So when I set the intention, I felt very called to also set the intention for myself too, to clear this out of my system. And at that time, I held space for myself to clear it out, but I didn't, I guess, have that space the way that we both kind of subconsciously and soul-wise held for both each other. Okay, it was very powerful, actually. It was extremely powerful, which I'm about to explain what happened. So when I am in a session with somebody, I always call in the spirit guides, ancestors, okay, angels, anyone who's connected, and I also bring in my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels. And this time, I decided to bring in the 13 Ascended Masters, okay, which I will leave below in a link if you guys are really curious who the 13 Ascended Masters are. And I named each 13 Ascended Masters, 13 of the Ascended Masters off and connected, and I have a way that I connect with them and connect them. And as each one came in, like, the energy started shifting brighter and brighter automatically. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm already feeling it. This is crazy. And as I was doing the energy work, and usually I go throughout the body, I just held my hands up. And mind you, by the way, my eyes were closed. I could see the gold light coming straight from my hands. And I also could see in the background, right? You know, when you close your eyes and you see, I forgot what this is called. And if I do remember, I'll comment below. But this is like an aura field that basically when you close your eyes, you can see behind you. I could see literally lights flying by, right? Just flying by, coming in and taking, and felt lighter and lighter. And in that, they showed me specifically why I needed to quit, okay? Because what they showed me is that if I didn't quit, I won't be upgrading my energy level to where it is. And I saw all of these people, they were showing me holding hands, helping women, helping children, helping men, heal and how much I'm going to be of service for others, but alcohol is the reason we're getting away. It was so vivid, so real. And it was as if once we disconnected, and it was not like we really disconnected, it was like once we finally came back of consciousness, even though we really weren't still of consciousness, right? Because it's so life-changing. I didn't question. Does it make sense? I didn't question to like go, oh my God, maybe I should just lean back. I was like, no more alcohol. It's poisonous. Like I literally came back from it, the experience of alcohol is poison. And that's why I think alcohol now is poisonous. Okay? And there is a reason why alcohol does kill millions of people a year. It literally is the driving factor that kills your body. It kills your liver, it kills your cells. It damages your memory. It damages your brain. It damages so many parts of you. And that's the reason what keeps you at a certain vibration. It's a killer. And there's a reason why there's millions, okay? Millions in the USA. I mean, like, millions of alcoholics, okay? And I want to say, too, thousands, multiple hundreds of thousands of liquor stores. Because it is a driving factor and a killer to us. They're trying to kill us through alcohol. And it's very true, right? So after, again, seeing that, and we were sitting there, we both burst out in tears. Because she saw, and I got permission to share what she saw, what she connected was with her and food, right? It was a part of her trying to fill in some kind of nutrient gap that she felt she was missing. So she used this overly usage or, binge eating, that's what she was struggling with, to fill in nutrient gaps that she was left. And this is from all trauma wounds. And when the Ascended Masters came, they healed that little girl who really felt like she was lacking and missing so much of her life. And I know that session changed her whole outlook about how she will have a relationship going forward with food, not in a way of dependency, but actually as a way of actually being, how do I say this, fed, and knowing that her life force doesn't need that anymore. It was very powerful in a lot of ways. But going back into why I decided to quit, it's just poisonous. And also, too, it makes you do things that is stupid. There's so many car accidents that are caused from drinking alcohol. There's so many DUIs that are given, which gives money to the government. Okay, by the way, you are literally giving your money, and it's not cheap to get a DUI, as you know. It costs thousands of dollars to reinstate your license, to, it costs a lot of money, and you're giving it, by the way, not to anyone who's on the road. You're literally giving it to the system so they can regenerate the money and put it towards things. It's as if they're trying to tempt us with it, and so they can make money off of it, off of a disease. They make money off of our disease. And again, it's a gateway to so many other things and on bad decisions. Spending money. Alcohol costs a lot of money nowadays. Let's be real. I think what a pack of beer, of decent beer, is like $15. And that's a pack of beer, right? Say if you drink at least 5 packs of beer, and then let's just say you drink a little whiskey on the side. Every day you're drinking about $20 to $30. Times that, okay? Plus you'll get very sleepy a lot of times, which will make you lead poor decisions with eating. Makes you poor decisions on what you say. You don't have control of your body. And the reason why they call it spirits, guys, and this is something I really want you guys to remember and write down too, is because there are spirits in the liquor. That's why when you do drink it, a lot of times, 10 out of 10 times, you will feel different. If it's a higher spirit or a lower spirit, even though it's all low, it's still gonna make you do something that isn't under your control. You are end up being possessed by the spirit of the liquor, okay? That's why they always try to sell drinks in casinos. That's why they always try to oversell drinks at, you know, games, right? Any places that is any kind of clubs, any kind of nightlife kind of thing, because you turn into another person and become a different person. Which, no matter what you are, if you're feeling low vibrational, right, or you're feeling like you can't be happy, it's going to feel as if you are, how do I say this? It's going to feel as if there's a change, but all actuality is, it's just detachment from what's really going on with your own life. So you would rather feel one way in order to not feel the actual truth of what's going on. So that's why I'm saying about the self-sabotage point, because it doesn't make you actually, how do I say this? It's not like you're hired good, you know, unless you're going out, right? And you decide to maybe, how do I say this? You met someone who could help you with your business, right? But you don't need alcohol to meet this person. You just had to show up to the place that was at, and that's it, really. So this is the main reason why I decided to quit drinking. I'll probably make a part 2 to this. If you guys have thought about stop drinking, if you guys have if you guys have ever quit drinking, comment below. If you guys feel like you need help quitting, comment below. I can always send you a link. We can set up a attunement or something that will help you with pushing this energy out. And also too, you know, comment below if this resonates for you, or you have ever thought about, you know, quitting. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye.